Today, we're unpacking the hidden law of Adventure Time, the simple rules that quietly run the Land of Ooo. Once you see them, the whole story makes way more sense. Rule number 1. The world is 1,000 years after the end of ours. Adventure Time isn't random fantasy, it's post-apocalyptic sci-fi wearing candy colors. It's about 1,000 years before the show. The Mushroom War, a nuclear exchange, wrecked Earth. Magic and mutations fill the gaps humans left behind, which is why deserts sit next to candy kingdoms and why there are talking rainicorns next to ancient bunkers. Fans and wikis agree on the basics, and the year around 3000 framing shows up in long-running community explainers. Why it matters. When Ooo looks weird, it's not nonsense, it's fallout. Every dungeon, relic, and monster is a leftover or mutation of what used to be Earth. Rule number 2. Magic didn't just return, it's organized into elements. Under the hood, Ooo runs on 4 primal elements: candy, ice, fire, and slime. Each has a living elemental, a person who embodies that force. Princess Bubblegum is candy, Patient St. Pim is ice, etc. When elemental magic spikes, whole regions reset to match their element's vibe, like a mass spell forcing personality and landscape into one mood. Why it matters. When characters act strangely in elements, it's not out of character. The world is pushing them. It's environmental mind control. Rule number 3. Princess Bubblegum isn't just a ruler. She's a candy life form with history. Phoebe isn't a normal human. She's sentient gum who has been around far longer than she looks, and as the candy elemental, she can fix people into candy-happy versions of themselves, which raises ethical questions the show actually wrestles with. Her science plus elemental status is why she can rebuild society from goo and also accidentally behave like a benevolent dictator. Why it matters. Phoebe's choices make sense once you accept she isn't 18 in human years. She's an ancient nation builder made of sugar with a duty to keep chaos from eating the map. Rule number 4. The crown runs Simon. It doesn't power him up. Before he was the Ice King, Simon Petrikov found a magical crown with a built-in memory imprint, the Ice Element's spirit. The crown saves Simon from the Mushroom War's horrors, but rewrites him in return. Memory loss, new personality, obsession with princesses. Episodes like I Remember You and Simon and Marcy show, in flashbacks, how the crown kept Simon alive while slowly erasing him. Why it matters. The show isn't asking you to hate Ice King, it's asking you to mourn Simon. The hidden law here is cost. Powerful artifacts preserve you by replacing you. Rule number 5. Wishes always change the timeline, never just the moment. When characters use cosmic wishes, Prismo's time room, the wish doesn't add a neat new scene, it builds a new timeline. You don't undo reality, you branch it. That's why Finn's wish in Finn the Human, Jake the Dog creates a different world with different consequences until it's collapsed. Prismo literally lives outside time, sending time waves through realities. Why it matters. There's no free rewind in Ooo. Every wish is a multiverse fork. If you fix one thing, you bend 10 more. Rule number 6. Humans didn't vanish, they left. Finn seems like the last human, but the Islands miniseries shows humans fled to remote islands with strict tech and bio rules. Finn's family backstory connects to that exodus, and the show uses it to explain why humans are rare on the mainland, and why Finn feels pulled between exploring and settling. Why it matters. Ooo isn't anti-human, it's post-human. People chose safety far away while magic and mutants reclaimed the continent. Rule number 7. The Lich is entropy in a body. The Lich isn't just a skeleton bad guy, he's the idea of ending. Nukes and ancient magic gave him a body. He talks like a prophecy because, in Ooo, he kind of is one. He represents the universe's tendency toward zero. This is why defeating him usually means redirecting or containing him, not just stabbing him. You'll see critics list the Lich arcs among the show's most important mythology beats. Why it matters. When the Lich shows up, stakes jump from save a friend to save existence. He's why the show occasionally zooms from bedroom comedy to cosmic horror. Rule number 8. Love stories are cosmic, and they hurt. Simon and Betty aren't a side plot, they're a thesis statement. Betty keeps crossing time and reality to save Simon. By distant lands and beyond, interpretations of her fate split fans, but many read it as bittersweet agency. She makes a final, self-chosen move, while Simon has to learn to live without the crown or her. The fandom debates are loud because the show refuses a tidy fix. Why it matters. Adventure Time treats love like magic with rules. Devotion can move mountains and still cost you yourself. Putting it together in 90 seconds. Setting: it's Earth after nukes. Magic seeped back in and took over the edges. Operating system: 4 elements quietly steer whole regions and people. Leaders: PB is essentially candy. Ancient, scientific, and ethically messy. Artifacts: great power equals identity tax. See Simon's crown. Cosmic rules: wishes fork timelines. Prismo manages the traffic. Humans: not gone, gone elsewhere. The islands. Big bad: the Lich equals the idea of endings wearing bones. Theme: love is powerful and costly. Simon, Betty. The show lets it stay complicated. Fast FAQ, because these always pop up. Q: what exactly is the Time Room and why is Prismo everywhere? A: the Time Room sits at the multiverse's center. Prismo isn't a random genie. He's a cosmic administrator whose wishes generate new reality branches. That's why fixes ripple. Q: is Princess Bubblegum good or authoritarian? A: both tensions are on purpose. As the candy elemental, she sees mass safety as solvable with candy order, even if it overrides consent. The show flags the ethics, especially during elements. Q: where can I get the big picture without watching 280 plus episodes first? A: start with curated guides. Wired's binge list and Entertainment Weekly's 30 best episodes spotlight the core Simon, Marcy, and mythology chapters. The fan-made Adventure Time chronology is a thorough timeline if you want the whole canon map. And that's all for now. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What did I miss about Adventure Time?